Virginia is for Grubbers. We are back again with another Old Fashioned Friday, and this week we have a pre-made Old Fashioned from J.P. Wiser's. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. J.P. Wiser's, established in 1857, 70 proof pre-made Old Fashioned, which means it's 35% alcohol, 750 milliliter bottle, $19.99 price point. Found this in Pennsylvania. Any pre-made Old Fashions now that I see in any stores, I'm definitely gonna pick up and review for you guys. I'm fascinated by these pre-made Old Fashions. And not only will we be doing this one this week, but boom, 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 boom. Needless to say, we have a bunch of pre-made Old Fashions coming up. One from High West Distillery. I'm really excited about doing this review. This is actually the most expensive pre-made Old Fashioned we've ever purchased, and it's with High West Distillery, which is, you know, a very reputable brand. We also have some more Dash Fire pre-made Old Fashions. We did one of these, but now they have flavored Old Fashions, so we're gonna do that. I also found this random can Old Fashioned in a Maryland liquor store, so we're gonna do that. And then last but not least, I kind of don't want to introduce this one and why this one's kind of special, but these two are pretty much the same, just different packaging. But in weeks to come, these will come up. This episode will be the last episode that we air until Thanksgiving. So if you're watching this right now, happy Thanksgiving, everybody. If you're looking for any Thanksgiving pre-made meals in the Virginia area, specifically Northern Virginia, I highly recommend Lost Fox. Today on Old Fashioned Friday, November the 18th, is the actual last day to place your pre-orders for any Thanksgiving, whether you want a turkey, ham, sides, biscuits, so on and so forth. So if you're interested, I'll leave the information here. Here's my cat. I'll leave the link in the comments of this video if you guys want to purchase any pre-made Thanksgiving food made by the chef of Lost Fox, Chef Tommy. Chef Tommy is a beast, so we're personally getting all of that ourselves. So this is my cat, his name is Louie. Louie might jump in here. So let's get into this. We rate these on 3 things, 0 through 2 on appearance, packaging, marketing, so on and so forth, 0 through 4 on first sip and overall taste, maximum score of 10. So let's jump into it. J.P. Wiser's, here we go. Single cube, clarified ice, compliments of me, because you know, this is at my house. Here we go. All right. A little bit light in color. It's almost got a yellowish tint to it. We do have natural daylight coming in, so that's gonna lighten it up a little bit. It also doesn't say anything about caramel coloring, which a lot of them do, so maybe they don't use that, I don't know. 3 instructions on the back. Pour over ice, stir, and optional add an orange. I'm not gonna add an orange, but I will say this is the first pre-made Old Fashioned that did recommend stirring it, which I think a lot of pre-made Old Fashions have been slipping on. I think a lot of these pre-mades that we've done and we have reviewed would have a lot higher score if they did recommend stirring it over, whether it's a single piece of ice or stirring it over a bunch of ice and then straining it over a single cube, because I just think it cools the overall burn and the flavor off. My cat wants outside. Let's jump into this appearance first. Nice bottle, 750 milliliters, again, $19.99 price point. One of the pre-made Old Fashions we did had a baby blue coloring and like a baby pink, and I kind of mentioned that I wasn't necessarily a fan of that. I'm still not a fan of that. I think if you're gonna have an Old Fashioned, the colors kind of need to be bold and strong, so I don't really necessarily love the baby blue. Everything else I love. It looks like a nice liquor bottle that you would go pick up at a store from any decent liquor brand. So off appearance, we'll go 1.5. Oh, and this is made in Canada? Apparently this is made in Canada. It says Canada on the bottom of the bottle. I don't know if you can see that. Canada. All right, so all my Canadian friends, I got a good amount of Canadian friends actually. If this is not good, you know what I mean? It's on y'all. It's on you and it's on Trudeau. Let's get it going. I'm gonna do a little quick stir with the hand and we'll jump into this first sip. Hold up. Here we go. 70 proof, J.P. Wiser's. That's super smooth. That's clean. That's clean. I'm gonna be honest. When I picked this up, my expectations were super low. They say not to judge a book by its cover. I definitely judge all these pre-made Old Fashions by the way the bottle looks. So this bottle, even though it looks pretty decent, my expectations weren't super high. Like when I do this one, my expectations are gonna be like through the roof because this looks super dope. It's made by High West. It was $50, so my expectations are high. 20 bucks, got some baby blue on it. Bottle isn't as cool as that one, but it exceeded my expectations by a lot. That's good. I'm not gonna say it's the best pre-made Old Fashioned we ever had, but I'm gonna go ahead and say it's probably top 5. Listen, I've had a lot of terrible pre-made Old Fashions. This one I will stand up for is solid. I'm gonna go 3.5 off of first sip. It's just good, it's smooth. Here we go, let's get into this overall. I think one of the reasons I'm digging this is a lot sweeter than a lot of the pre-made old fashions that we've had. I don't know how much sweetness or sugar or demerara or simple syrup they poured into this, but it's definitely the sweetest pre-made old fashioned we've had, which kills a lot of the burn of the bourbon. And if you're not a fan of sweet stuff, this might be a little bit too much on the sweet side for you. I mean, I'm digging it, man. This is good. This is good. I mean, listen, I've done over 100 episodes of these. They do call me the old-fashioned king, so I guess my say gets to go. You know what I mean? I like it a little bit more sweet. That's what it needs to be. Let's go, JP Weiser. Here we go. Last sip. Solid, man. Very solid. Top 5 best pre-made old fashions we've ever done. Possibly top 3. Possibly. Overall, since the consistency was so good, and obviously I'm using clarified ice, my own, I'm gonna go a little bit higher than my original score. I'm gonna go 3.6. 8.6, JP Weiser, Virginia's for Grubbers. Cheers.